Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday that's often confused with Halloween. As a U.S. citizen living in Mexico, I know I was surprised to learn that they're two very different holidays and they both have very different moods. Yes, both have symbols of skeletons and skulls and talk about death, but with Day of the Dead, these symbols aren't meant to be spooky. They're actually meant to bring comfort. I once read that Dia de los Muertos is a unique holiday because it's the only holiday that explicitly focuses on exchanging sadness and mourning for celebration and joy. I lost my dad a few years ago, and sometimes I imagine what it would be like to have him back for a day. I know I would celebrate with all of his favorite foods and play music that he loved and reminisce about all the old times. My house would be decorated with flowers and my entire family would gather around. There would be no sleeping. I mean, how can you waste a single minute of a precious gift like that? The way I would welcome my dad back is basically how the whole idea of Day of the Dead is celebrated. It's a 2-day celebration that begins at roughly 12:01 a.m. on November 1st and ends at midnight on November 2nd. According to the tradition, the border between the spirit world and our world dissolves. During these 2 days, families invite the souls of their deceased relatives back for a reunion that includes all of the departed's favorite foods and drinks and music. When the gates of heaven open up, the very first to journey back are the departed children who visit with their families for the first 24 hours. November 1st is actually called Dia de los Angelitos, forgive my Spanish, and that's called Day of the Little Angels. Families construct altars known as ofrendas with the departed child's favorite snacks, candies, toys, and photos to help them find their way back. There's often a sugar skull where you'll find the child's name written, and bright yellow marigolds are everywhere. These ofrendas are beautiful, unique, and really impressive. Then at midnight on November 1st, the spirit of adults can cross over to be with friends and family. On this second day, you can sense that there's a mood shift. The night is, again, filled with dancing and laughter, but the ofrendas take on a more adult theme with tequila and mezcal and a sweetbread called pan de muerto. Families just pour into the streets and dance and play games, and many people dress up or have a calavera painted face. That's the skeleton paint that you're probably familiar with. It's not meant to be scary. It's done so that the departed can feel comfortable walking among us. My tradition every year is that I walk around downtown San Jose del Cabo and I admire the creativity and the stunning beauty of these ofrendas. The town is crowded and loud with music and dance, and the mood is joyful and really unifying. As with many of the customs here in Mexico, I find Dia de los Muertos to be a beautiful, respectful, and comforting holiday. It's actually become one of my favorite holidays. In case you were wondering, you can wish someone a happy Day of the Dead by saying Feliz Dia de los Muertos. Feliz Dia de los Muertos. I'm Kenda. I'm an expat living in Los Cabos, Mexico, and I'm a founding partner of the real estate brokerage Finn Real Estate Group. If I or my brokerage can be of any assistance to you, please reach out. We would love to connect with you. Thank you so much for watching, and Feliz Dia de los Muertos.